Hi! Coffee's kicked in, and we're ready to go on the flooded district. I'm starting off with Blink 2, Agility 2, Bend Time 2, Possession 1, and I'm about to upgrade to Dark Vision 2, just because I'm going to run around and loot the pub area finally. When you're done doing that, go speak to Havelock in the bar. He will poison you, you'll go to your room and pass out. Turns out Samuel's only given you a half dose of poison. And then you'll get a fairly protracted cutscene ending with Daud throwing your stuff away. Now we're going to be super badass and not go collect it. We're going to do the rest of the missions with no weapons at all, just powers, because that's how we roll. Your choices here are chucking a brick at the wooden boards or possessing a rat. And chucking bricks is boring and you've got to sneak past two people, so blah. Once you're out of there, blink up here and then turn around and blink over there, and we're going to grab some mana and some health and some food. You can grab a sword if you want to take the lame option, but I vote not. Anyway, back down here, or not back there, but drop down here, you'll take a bit of damage, no big deal, and possess a fish to swim out and avoid the two guards upstairs. They're not so hard to dodge, but if you do a bit of blink trickery, but it's way easier just to swim out here. If you have trouble getting out of the water like I always do, swim to this point and you'll come out on top. And then I blink here so as not to fall back in the water because there's a few fish around and you can die quite easily. And then I'm going to grab this bone charm, but that's obviously completely optional. You can just go straight up the chain if you want. Now watch out for river crusts there. They're a pain, so blink onto the chain and climb up. And there's a corpse there conveniently with a grenade on it. Yay! So grab the grenade. You might want to cook it a bit, but then save here possibly because it's easy to miss. But take out the river crusts. And then jump up there, blink up here, which is a slightly tricky blink. I have to jump blink it in the end, because my mana's so low it involves waiting. But then head over the roof and drop down, blink across there, and then drop down onto the balcony here. Now watch out, there's a weeper around. There's a few weepers around, but grab that bone charm. Blood Ox Heart's a goodie, a little bit more extra mana. Although right now with very few mana potions it's not that useful. And down here I see a weeper, and then I look around and look back and he's gone, which is really peculiar. That freaked me out for a bit. So I don't know what happened there, but I still got the award. So I'm looking around from there, I don't know where he went. But blink onto this lamppost and then down to there and up onto the chain. Climb up here and you're going to climb the building to the left by jumping up here. And then onto this vent. Watch out, there's 3 assassins poking around down there, so again this might be a good place to save. Blink up here and drop into the balcony just there. And you can grab some coins, worthless, an elixir and a key, importantly. Now you can also steal a key off one of the assassins. Watch out, he'll probably blink somewhere like there. So get on the vent above him, blink across there, and then drop down to the door. Make sure there's no one around looking at you. And you can safely blink there, open the door quickly, and port through, and you'll get away scot-free. In this area, run along here, there's a blueprint if you missed it for explodey bullets just ahead, but since we're not using guns, it doesn't matter. Cross over the roof, and if you're quick, you can follow this route without having to wait, but I wanted to pause to show you these guys. So there's 2 below, 1 there, 1 patrolling, and 1 just up there, you can see him. So wait for this guy to patrol that way, and wait for the other guy who's just seen me a little bit there he's going to go 2-star in a minute. There we go, 2-star. So wait for him to get out of the way. I'm just peeping around the corner, he'll get bored. And wait for this guy to come back. Then when he goes back, blink behind him, zip, and the other guy will walk pretty much to here and then turn around. So you're absolutely fine. As long as you stay behind there, he won't see you. Grab the elixir, and then you want to port into this window, like that. Grab that elixir, watch out, there's a guy up there on the right who might snag you, so again, save. And this jump is really nasty, so save before trying it, or blink up there. And then you can sneak around here and jump through the window. Now make sure your blink takes you at least into the window, not up to it, or you'll get seen. Then come around here, this is a really good place to save. These guys will chat. And then wait for them to finish blabbering away, they'll give you a mission update, and hop over here, the other guy's going behind you, and you're going to blink onto the second light. He's very stupid, he won't see you, this is on hard, so he won't see you at all. And then these guys are doing some training, so jump around them, I love the irony there. And there's an elixir and a health potion up there if you want it. So head up here, but watch out for this guy. He comes all the way up to the door. So he'll come here, reactivate dark vision to see when he goes away, or peep around the corner, grab the elixirs and pop back through the roof. If you don't want those, just go straight to that window from down below. And if you did go straight to that window, you'll have seen someone port in and go have a chat with Daud and debrief him. Wait for this guy to clear, come round, and then you're going to blink up to this gap here. Again, this is a great place to save. Just when you've cleared here, because the next bit's super tricky. This is locked, you need Daud's key, so that's what we've got to get. Jump onto this bookcase, and then you're going to drop under the table here for some very cheeky theft. Wait for both of those guys to have their backs turned. There's a guard on the right from here, and obviously Daud there. And Daud's got a bone charm in his pouch, so we're going to steal that, grab the key, get back under the chair, the table, and then port up the bookcase. I waited hoping he'd move, but he didn't, so I just risked it. And he fortunately didn't see me. Anyway, there's a bit of coin in there and a note about how he's done a great job dealing with you. The bone charm was useless for me, but head up here, and then you want to escape. Now, this is a tricky area, really tricky, actually. So what you want to do is get bend time ready. That's going to be your cheapest, easiest option. It's possible to do it without, but it's really, really hard. So bend time, blink there, flip around, and blink through the window. And again, you might want to save before trying this, because it takes a few goes. As long as you're quick and you fall through stealthed, those guys shouldn't see you, it won't be a problem. But then down the chain, and there's a circle of painting here that you can grab. And then carry on down the chain, you can blink down like that and grab that rune. And then it's through the sewer gate that you can now unlock and into the next area. Now immediately out here on the right is another bone charm. There's a pile of rats, but they tend to run away from you for some reason. I've got healthy appetite too, again, not that useful. And then you're going to run up here. There's a bunch of people around here, and if you've been doing Ghost all the way, which you should have done, you'll be low chaos, so they'll all be human, and it's not a problem, they're just survivors. Blink up here, slightly tricky blink, but get up there. And one of these dudes has a key, and one has a pouch. That's the one with the pouch, so feel free to take that. And then look for the guy with the key, who is also wandering around, and grab that to get into there for a little bit of loot. There's an elixir, some coins, and a rewire tool, or a bone shrapnel thing, or whatever it is. Anyway, from here you are going to blink over to the ruined building here. Get on, make sure the blink puts you on the wall, and then just jump up here. Watch out for tall boys, although they really shouldn't ever see you. There are 3 or 4 around, and we're going to get on the corpse train. Now to get on the corpse train, you want to blink at the front of it, because as it's moving, you will blink up where it is when you get there, rather than it was where it was when you let go of blink. So let go early, and you'll get on towards the back, and then drop off to the left before you hit the wall of light, otherwise it's bye-bye life. Wait for that to move, blink over to the gap, and drop down here. I fire up dark vision just to see if there's any loot around, but there is not. And it's through this door into the old port district. Now take a right here, and up here. Don't smash down the boards, because some weepers will come eat your face. Instead grab this bone charm, unnerving target, not that useful. And then drop down here, and this way, stand on the valve. Oh wait, there's potions in there, so grab those. And stand on the valve, and spin the wheel, and drop through here. Now, pass down here, you'll see a thug dying, and there's a door ahead of you that is marked to get through, but unfortunately you can't. So hop over here, drop down here, and then you need to come through this way, and there's a bunch of river crusts there, you'll see them firing. But don't worry too much, just run past them, do a running slide into those bricks, because you can't smash them down, you don't have a sword, and swim through here. You should have agility 2 by this point. If you don't, there's just past a breathing space that you can pop up into, but you should have enough elixirs just to cover your health if you don't make it. And then up here, and there's a grenade just here that you want to grab. We'll need 2 grenades at the end of the level, so there's the first one. And then through here, take a left up into Granny Rag's area here to grab a couple of potions and uselessly a couple of sleep darts. There's also a painting up here that I didn't bother to get, but if you are running short on cash and you need it for something, grab that. And there's another elixir there. Now, I don't always bend time here, but I think it helps. Bend time, grab her key, and run away quickly. Whatever you do, do not aggro her, or put a sleep dart in her. because that will count as a kill. It's bugged and it's a pain. So you might want to have a save point before that, just in case she catches you. Anyway, up here, run back past. The river Krusts will be going berserk, but they won't hit you. Jump up there and head back to the gate. Then it's through the gate to where there are some survivors. There's a rune round here. I'll drop down to get it, show you where it is, but I've got nothing left to buy. It's only combat stuff now. The rune is we just passed. Drop down here and it's right there in front of you. And then jump up here and there's a grenade just there. And that's your second grenade. And we'll need it to deal with some river Krusts up here. Now save your game because it's easy to miss with these grenades. Run, slide through there. And there's some river Krusts there, so grenade them. That one's pretty easy to hit. This one's the hard one to miss. It's easy to put the grenade in the water. So if you fail, reload and get those guys again. Boom! And then put this one in front of him and it should just roll up to him. Boom! And the reason we're doing that is because there's a bone charm here and a couple of potions. Plague resistant is another useless one. Now, as always, I struggle getting out of the water and fall. Watch for that pipe. And instead what you want to do is get out of the water and blink onto the pipe. And then you can just cross this path, because there are some boards there that you can't knock down. And then I have a quick look around here for some loot. I think I found something, but it's just some food. So if you're running a bit low on health, feel free to grab that. But then jump up here and mission end. You are through to the Loyalists, which will be the very next one. Anyway, I hope that was useful. Lots of love. Bye!